Welcome back everyone, welcome back to Let's Play / Preview Albion Online. Last time we've done sort of a general overview of the game, even though I'm very new at it still. But this time we're going to try to actually do some specific stuff. And what I want to do is do all these things. I want to gather some proper materials, and I also want to kill some stuff. Yes, I'm a psychopath. Anyway, we will have to create better stuff. We'll have to create this. Is this actually... Wait, this is the tool maker. So we do need this novice stuff. But we need better materials. I only have rough wood and iron ore, so I assume I need to smelt this. I can't do craft. Oh, you can't do this while mounted. Accessories... There we go, there's lots of stuff. Novice's bag. Usage fee. Usage fee. The owner of this crafting station has put a usage fee on using this crafting station. Any crafting that you do will be at an increased silver cost. That is pretty damn cool. So basically, I doubt this is actually a user-created station, but it might be actually. But that's pretty cool. So basically, you know, you can make your living by creating these buildings and then protecting them. Lots of furniture as well. Battle vault. So you can have your bank at home, beds, all the different stuff. The beds probably give you more rested XP. Actually, there's no XP, so not sure what it's all about. Vanity, banners. Actually, the guild banners. That's pretty cool. Right, so let's find out where we can actually do this stuff. Well, this is for weapons, armor. That looks pretty cool. Plate armor. Furniture. And vanity. Well, even if I wanted to make some of this armor, I would still need... What is this? Steel? Wait, can I... No. How can I actually click on this to know what it is? I can't at the moment. I assume they'll just add that. Okay, so let's dismount. This is just the beginner's shield, and the basic tools. So let's actually look on the map. Where can I do this? Wait, this looks it. Looks like a forge. And also, let's get some of this. It's iron ore. Alright, there we go, iron bar. Usage fee is also there. But it's actually... Oh yeah, of course, I need to take out stuff out of my vault first. So I mean, you know, this game is already shaping up rather perfect for people who like to do lots of crafting and such and gather... Oh my god. I'll just get my horse. Here, horsey. Alright, now let's dismount. Ugh, get over there. Okay, iron bar. So, I'm not actually paying anything for this because it says building use cost is 0%, cluster use cost 10%. Not sure what cluster cost is. I would assume that it's because... I would assume that cluster cost means if you're doing stuff in batches, but apparently not. So anyway, I'm just gonna smelt all of this. There we go. I assume that's going to make all 39 of them, and I assume that if you only make one... Not sure why we're smashing the forge there, but I assume if we're only making one, this would take 39 times less. Anyway, so we're going to make some steel. I assume it's steel. We'll find out right away. No, it's just iron bars. Okay, the other one is steel, right? There we go, steel bar. What do you need for that? You need some of... something else. Level 3, actually. Interesting. I can't seem to... Oh yeah, these are sandstones and rough stones, so yeah. Nothing I can do with that. And of course, because we've smashed the impurities out, we can now move a little faster. Armor... No, I want to go to that guy over there. Come on, let's mount. It's gonna be faster even for this little trip over here. You can see everybody going slowly because they're carrying all of this stuff. Right, so what do we need actually for level 3? Yeah, lots of stuff. Oh yeah, I also need wood. Demolition hammer. Whoa, I'm gonna need lots of... What's this? This is stone though. Oh yeah, this is stone. Well, let me see. Let's find out more places where we can craft. Excuse me. This looks... Ah, tome... Oh, Stone of Spells. I want to be a spellcaster, so I need to make some wood first. Where's a sawmill of sorts? This is a Fletcher, looks like it. This is a what? Drop here to repair. Ah, this is the repair station. This is probably the stables. Yeah, this is the stables. And... Where can I make the rest of the stuff? I need a sawmill of some sort. Not over here. Maybe on the other side. That's the market. That's another... Ah, there we go. Sandstone block. I want some of this. Okay, it doesn't automatically dismount you, but I assume they will do that. Or maybe give you an option to automatically dismount. Alright, so let's make this. Right, we've got some stone now, and we're also getting fame for that. So you can see we're already progressing. Ah, this looks like a sawmill. There we go. Okay, let's dismount and let's make nothing. Because where's my wood? What? Did I not pick up the wood? Oh yeah, of course I didn't. I did not pick up the wood. What's this over here? Yeah, I just wanted to say it looks like a tanner. Oh, I can do the rough leather. No, I can't. I'll go and pick it all up. But this is pretty cool. So if you're in an area where there's actually no production facilities and you have the money, you can actually make them yourself. And then charge people for using it. So if you make it in a really dangerous area, you can charge them a lot. That is pretty awesome. No, I don't want to split it. I just want to... I wonder if there's a... Alt-click, Control-click, Shift-click. No. I want to just click on it and move it to my inventory. I'm just gonna take all of this and go back to the crafting stations. I don't know about you, but I love crafting like this. It's just pretty damn cool. I've already done this, so let's go over here. There. Let's make wood. Normal wood. Only 4. Ooh, I'll need more. Oh yeah, I'll need way more. Wait, we need rough wood for that, right? No, we need actually normal wood. I'm not sure what rough wood is used for. Coarse wood planks. Inventory overloaded. Oh yeah, we are 255. My poor horse. My poor horse. Alright, let's see what's over here. Rough leather. Yes, we want that as well. Let's make it all. Ooh. I'm actually doing it on the ground, I think. Yeah, if you lived in the medieval times, of course you'd be used to it, but apparently, well, not apparently, it's logical. Tanneries in medieval times were horrible. Stench pit holes. They were just horrendous because they used very nasty stuff to actually, you know, decompose all the remaining flesh and such on the leather. They used piss and shit and stuff like that. Probably shouldn't be talking about that right now, but yeah, that's what they used. It was very nasty. And apparently I can't use these level 1 things, rabbit hides and such, to make anything at the moment. So, in medieval times, tanneries were always very far away from any towns. Well, not very far away, but further away from towns, because they just reeked of everything. And the nicest thing is, they had all those buckets where these things were made, where the leather was made, and of course, you know, it was all decomposing and ugh. And, yeah, I need more wood. And those tanners actually just did it barefoot, as far as I know. They stamped into it barefoot. So that's a lovely picture for you right there. Now, aren't you glad you're listening to me? Yes, you are. Alright, let's go get some normal wood. So we can make... Actually, I'm gonna get quite a lot of normal wood. And possibly some other stuff if I can. the tier 2 stuff. I'm not sure what you can use tier 1 resources for yet. So we need these. Wait, A. I can just press A. It will be much faster. This is normal wood. Unfortunately, it's already been harvested probably quite a few times. So you can see it's 1 out of 16. It's just had time to regenerate. Wait, there's another one over there. It's just had time to regenerate. Oh, whoa, what is that? A puma or something? Bloody hell. Looked like a puma of some sort. It's gonna attack me as well. No, you don't. No, you don't. Die. Oh, it's a wolf, sorry. I love these avatars here. Really look cool. I'll need to use my regrowth. There we go. And shield bash. Can I use my shield? No, that's E. Yeah, there you go. Novice skinning knife is required. Damn it. Let's also use the desperate prayer. I think they will need to adjust the fonts for these, because I sometimes don't know. This, I sometimes think it's C, but it's actually E. This, I sometimes think it's Q, but it's not actually. It's something else. I think it's O. So yeah, it would be nice if they change that at one point. Okay, let's also get some of this. What? Oh, I need a pickaxe. Yeah, iron ore. There's quite a lot of it here, actually. Yeah! Journeyman Gatherer Mastery level 1. Oh, now I can use Journeyman's tools. Oh, that's already level 3. That's quite a lot. I feel quite good with myself now. I feel happy with myself, that's it. Lots of iron ore here. It had time to... Oh, my sword is apparently a little damaged. Yeah, this stuff had time to replenish, I guess, because I'm playing early in the morning over here. Now, I'm not sure I actually mentioned it or not, but unlike most MMORPGs, this game apparently will actually run on one... Oh, did I just smash my hammer? Yes, I did. Well, not the hammer, but the pickaxe. Darn it. Don't really need this. Yeah, this game will actually run on one giant server. And all the people will be on it. So, I don't think they have said anything about phasing. I don't think there will be any phasing. But, I mean, considering that the world is pretty damn large, and... You know, I don't think it's actually made by levels, because you don't have a level. So if you go into an area you're not supposed to be, quote unquote, you're not actually gonna get killed by enemies that are higher level, because there are no levels, as I said. So I think, with having such a huge world, it's a bit like in EVE Online, I guess. And I know I'm bringing EVE Online again, but it's just... You know, it's easiest for me to make similarities, draw lines between. Because in EVE Online you had sectors with security. And high security had police and so on, so you could be safe. And low security, obviously, no one would care if you were attacked and killed. Oh, there's more stuff over here. Normal wood planks. So, basically, this is sort of the same if you look at the map. One skull is sort of, you know, medium security, and 3 skulls is 0 security. So... Nice. Craftable. Oh yeah, I can craft the axe now. So, in essence... If they're really gonna have one huge server, you know, you might say, oh man, how's that gonna work? There's gonna be way too many people in one spot. Well, not necessarily, because, I mean, since there are no levels, you can just go anywhere you like. I mean, do you like the look of, I don't know, this place over here, when it's released, actually? You know, this is still the alpha, so all of this is unavailable. But yeah, you might be over here. It doesn't matter. It's not gonna have enemies that you can't beat, I'm guessing. The only problem is, if you're in a place like Starfall, well, other players are probably going to be inclined to kill you. Or other guilds, for example. Are you serious? I think this is a player guild, and I think they're taking over towns. Look at this. Oh, wow. these guys actually took a lot. Yeah, look at... Vendetta? Okay, this is the Vendetta. What are these? Hour of Turmoil. Well, I'm not actually sure these are player guilds. Nutshells. Well, that sounds like it. Hammer and Sickle. Vikings. I'm just trying to see if there are any weird names which would confirm my suspicions that these are indeed player-run guilds. Because I'm still not entirely sure what this actually means. But I assume if you take over a town like this, you get loads of stuff, you know? Look at this. Defender bonus, defender points. So you actually have sieges and such. That is just very cool. Even though I'm not a huge fan of PvP usually, especially in MMORPGs, the fact that you could try and siege this, just, it's tempting. Anyway, we are trying to look for trees, so let's look for trees, because I always digress. Oh, hello. Did someone put you up here? It would be nice to see if I can... Yeah, there we go. Owner Devlin. So if we do a who Devlin, I think we should... Can I do that? No, that's not... Usually in MMORPGs you can do a /who and then the name of some person. Excuse me. And it'll tell you, you know, the level and stats and so on of a person you're trying to look up. It doesn't work here, at least not for the moment. But yeah, I think that's a player-run... Ooh, nice, lots of wood. I think that's a player-run blacksmith, so that is pretty damn cool. That's what I sometimes always wanted. Sometimes always wanted. That's an interesting thing to say. I think also Star Wars Galaxies had that. Player-run towns and so on. And it's just something that's sort of been missing from MMORPGs. Most of the MMORPGs have been, you know, sandboxes or theme parks, which is great. I love that. But the fact that everything could be player-run, within reason, of course, is pretty awesome, actually. And the fact that you don't actually have to fight other people, you can just be a merchant like that, you can gather resources, build your own industrial areas, and then have other people use them. That's pretty awesome. And I also apologize, I've been watching a few videos of mine because when I upload them I had to check them, and I just apparently always seem to use the word actually. So, actually, let's try to get it out of the system so I don't flood the video with the word. Oh, I do apologize. That's a lot of wood here. Got wood? Yep, sorry. I'm 3 years old, but if you've been watching my channel, you probably already know that. How can I get to this? It would be nice if you could turn around the camera. Is there... No, I don't think there's a way yet to rotate the camera. Would be nice, because, for example, over here, if I want to click on a tree behind this, it's kinda iffy. That's a lot of wood, though. Nice. That's exactly what I needed. Oh. Oh no! My axe broke! Oh no! But, fortunately, I think there's a tool maker there. Or is... Wait. I said a blacksmith, right? Well, let's give that guy a bit of money because he so conveniently put the... Where is it? Is it here? There it is. It's... yes. Let's give him some money because he so conveniently... I can't. Damn it. I need some rough stone and some rough wood, I think. So let's... Well, we can still do that. That's rough stone. And this should be rough wood, I think. Yep. So I'm guessing you just gather twigs. You don't actually destroy an entire tree with your hands. Okay. So let's see how this works. We're going to make the beginner's axe. Okay. Craft. It doesn't seem like we'll be paying him anything, though. Interesting. There we go. Is of excellent quality. I don't think I've paid anything for this, so okay. Right. As you can see, there's already people in the chat buying things from other people. So the economy is slowly starting up. But of course, this is still just an alpha. So the economy is sort of in shambles. You know, prices are all over the place, probably. I haven't really delved into the marketplace much. Especially because I'd probably get robbed blind. When you get into an MMO like this, especially if it's a player-run economy, you just have to get your feel for the economy first. You can't just start buying things and then later on realize that you've been scammed by people that just put up stuff for really high prices. Alright, so let's get some more of these trees. Nice, lots of them. Where can I actually see the durability of my... I think with these buttons, if they're green they're okay, if they're red they're not really good anymore. Well, I mean they're still usable, but they're about to break. That's a lot of wood. Oh, that's trash, okay. I assume those are the broken items. Alright. Oh yeah, look at that. Hello, any Vikings officer? Either that guy is as confused as I am and is trying to find out whether Vikings... Oh, I am here, Mike. So, apparently Vikings are indeed a player-run guild. So, Vikings... My god, there's so many guilds already. So these are actually player-run places. That's very cool. I'll have to go and investigate that and find out where my guild has any stuff. Hopefully they do. Alright, let's get all the wood. I'm getting horribly overloaded, but that's fine. Lots of normal wood here. Alright. Now, considering that all the resources replenish like this infinitely, you would of course think that, you know, the inflation will be infinite as well. And, yeah, I'm not sure. It might be. I guess it'll just depend on the number of players dedicated to various tiers of resources gathering. So, for example, if everyone will think that, you know, it's progression to go and get the higher tiers of resources, like I am thinking now, then, you know, later on, the lower tiers might have an abundance of resources, but not on the market. So the prices will go up and people will migrate to get lower level resources again. So that's pretty cool. Of course, that is assuming that the developers have had the insight and have required low-level resources for high-level items as well, and buildings. Because if it's just high-level resources for high-level buildings, then, well, then once you get to high-level stuff, you don't really have a huge incentive to come back to low-level tiers. I mean, of course, that's just... I'm just assuming that now, at the moment. But anyway, let's get back on our horse. And let's go back. I could make another pickaxe, actually. And get the lower level iron ore. Let's do that. Because I'm not that overloaded yet. I mean, not on the horse. It's only 51% on the horse. Hunter's Lodge Adept. Craft Journeyman Hunter's Lodge items worth 600 fame. Okay, let's dismount and make a pickaxe. And I need more... I am Arnold! Alright, let's get some stone and some wood. Wood. Alright. There we go. I forgot to check how many I actually needed. That's always my problem. But let's just get this and then we'll go over there with my horses, of course. With my horse, not plural. Tools. Beginner's pickaxe. Let's craft it. Excellent. And this I'll just... Trash not useful. Can I just pull it like that? Yes. I want to delete the trash. Okay. So now let's go get some iron ore as well, if we can. And the graphics are really growing on me. It's really sort of, you know, I like it. I like the whole look. Even though, if you look at it up close, for example, everything is really low poly. But again, this is just stylized graphics, and it also has the added value of it being able to run on mobile phones, and this is going to be really loud now, yep. And on tablets and such, so I actually have to check it on my phone, see how it works. I might try to record it, no promises of course, but yeah, we might try to record one of the sessions on the phone. I'm not sure how chat would work and such, probably via pop-ups and such, but we'll see, we'll find out. Let's get more iron ore. Oh yes, more of it. This is quite relaxing, I like it. It's like an EVE Online and mining, except that it's more interesting over here. I like this little golden wreath. Or wreath. I think it's wreath? Yeah. Lots of fame. We're gaining this fame as well, in any way, so... I should probably check my Destiny board. Oh yeah! Remember how I said that the buttons were a bit off-center last time? I was actually clicking on them below the buttons. That was, I think, my fault. Well, sort of the game's fault as well. When I wasn't in full screen... That looks like a level 3. When I wasn't in full screen, and then I went back to full screen, it sort of offset the buttons. But let's see this. Okay, so I actually have this. This is nice, though. It really colors it, so you can see exactly what you've gained already and what not. So now we have these options open. Craft Journeyman Hunter's Lodge, Journeyman Warrior's Forge, craft T4 items, so tier 4 items. Mage's Tower, awesome. Nice. What are all these? These are tools, and this is fighting, I assume. Yeah, kill creatures. And what's this? Oh, this is just fame in any way. And these I've already done, I believe. Beginner's Wood Gatherer completed. Yeah, these are beginners. Okay, right. So... I gotta get on my horse. There's more over here. Nice, lots of it. Alright. Now at the moment there's no music here. Someone's buying a legendary horse. I think mine is a legendary, right? Yeah. Legendary explorer's horse. At the moment there's no music, but I believe that's just because it's an alpha. It's in alpha, so I'm guessing there will be music. More. Wow, I'm at 203% now. Can I even move? No, I can't. It would be cool if the character started to crawl on the ground and just, I can't carry anymore. Kill me. There's some gems over there. I have to start gathering that as well. Alright. There we go. Lovely. Can we get any more? How's the horse? 67 only. That's not bad. That's a lot of stuff I've unlocked. Ah, the bag, which I'm still not sure what it actually does. I guess it reduces the weight of stuff. Jeez, that's a lot of stuff. Excellent. I need 2,000 fame for that. Bloody hell. That's a lot of fame required. And I assume then you also get lots of fame for PvP and such. And I hope you can hear me over this. I really need to remember... Wait a second. Can I go to the menu? To the settings. Music, sound... Yeah, there will be music, of course. Sound. Well, if I do this... It'll be really quiet overall. Oh well, I'll just have to make sure that I'm louder than the game itself, as per usual. But sometimes I forget, which is, yeah, obviously my fault. This is lovely. I want to live in a world like this. You know, you just go around and find gems like this. Alright, this is the last one and then we'll go back. I'm at 236% weight. Gotta lose some weight. And now, as you can see, my pickaxe is... What does it say? I don't know. Now it's actually broken. So like, we can smash this. I think it was saying that it's about to break. Okay, now we can go back and do some proper smelting and tool making. So we're gonna make new tools. Of course, I assume that the better tiered tools will be able to, you know, harvest everything lower tier as well, but you probably wouldn't want to do that because obviously it's a higher level tier tool and you're using it for crappy stuff. But we'll see, we'll see. It also would be nice to have different sound effects for the horse's hooves, depending on what kind of ground you are. But of course this is just the alpha, so we can expect polishing a little later on. It's fairly polished already. I think the UI will have a makeover. I'm just guessing. I mean, it's a little Spartan at the moment, so I'm guessing it'll be changed. But see, yeah, we're good citizens. We're keeping to the road. Would it be cool if you could make boats as well yourself, and then, you know, have boat battles and such? That would be pretty ace. Right. So what do we need to do? We need to smelt things. Whoa, look at those guys. They have guild tabards. That's pretty awesome. Alright, let's make some... Well, already can make steel bars. Let's make some iron bars first. Let's just make everything we can. And that's recharging over there. Oh no, we're destroying the forge. Okay. Let's see, it's gonna go down from 240% to something less. I guess because of all the impurities we throw out and burn away. So let's find that out. That's growing back. And that should be it. 240. Woo, it's gone down quite a lot. Let's make some steel bars as well. Actually can't make that because we don't have any ingredients for that. Okay, never mind. Not a problem. Oh yeah, this is not what I need. This is the leather, not what I need. This guy is frozen. This is what I need. What are you doing? Oh, you have a shield, don't you? Normal wood planks. Let's make those. I'm doing the same thing as he is now. I think I'm dancing Macarena. Yeah, possibly. Or I'm just begging this guy to take my wood. No, wait, that sounded wrong. Never mind. Details. Hit points, lots of hit points. Hit points regen, energy. Yeah, if you noticed, you actually regenerate hit points while in combat. So you're always regenerating. Move speed is only -4%, despite my weight. Interesting. Ability cost reduction, CC resistance. Crowd control spells cast on you last only 33% of the time. Not sure what I have that from. Where I have that from. Right, that was the wood. And I do believe we're ready to make some proper things now. Some proper items. Well, tools. So let's go do them right now. Let's go make them. Tools. I want some tools. Right. Novice's pickaxe. I probably shouldn't do that because I'm blocking other people. Let's do it like this so they can click on the NPC. Right. Novice's pickaxe. How much does this actually take? Resources? 3. Okay. I can make all of them. Novice's pickaxe. You can't do this while mounted. Okay. Let's dismount. So now we have a novice's pickaxe. Bing! Ooh, it's silver. Novice's sickle. I haven't actually gotten a sickle yet. So that's going to be interesting. Maybe it's only at the novice level. Novice's axe. Nice. What else do we have? Novice's skinning knife. So we can get those wolves and such. And novice... Ah, gem hammer. Lovely. Oh, look at that. You can actually smash them out, or you get them out like that. And the demolition hammer. Oh, no! I don't have enough. No! I need more. Well, I'll get more then. That's not a problem. We can also make these later. Ah, but these are actually... You actually have to pay for these. Okay, interesting. Right, let's go put stuff into our bank. The wood. Oh yeah, we have more wood. And I have more of this. Wait, I can actually make it, can't I? Come on, put it there. No. What's going on? Uh-oh. Phew. Let's put it there, and let's put this there as well. Okay. Can we make the hammer now? Demolition hammer. No. Oh. Oh, wait. I don't need iron. I need stone, of course. Okay. Fair enough. We'll go do that then. Put that back and take this. That's what I need. It's a lot of iron I have, actually. Have I taken the stone? Yes, I have. And now... Demolition hammer. Craft. Excellent. Alright. So now we have every level, well, tier 2 tool available. Excellent. Well, thank you for watching. This has been a resource gathering and crafting episode. I think we'll have more of those. And I'll see you later. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.